While the American Revolution is often seen as a conflict primarily involving the 13 colonies and Great Britain, the involvement of other European powers, such as Italy, played a more nuanced but still significant role. Despite being fragmented into various states and under foreign dominion, Italy contributed to the American cause through the deployment of mercenaries, diplomatic intrigues, and economic support. This article delves into Italy's lesser-known contributions to the American Revolution and their impact on the broader transatlantic struggle for independence. Background: in the 18th century, Italy was not a unified nation, but rather a collection of city-states, principalities, and regions under the dominion of foreign powers such as Austria, Spain, and France. Despite this fragmentation, Italy remained a vital hub of trade, commerce, and cultural exchange, with its cities serving as centers of finance, diplomacy, and intellectual activity. Italy's contribution to the American cause. Italy's involvement in the American Revolution was multifaceted, with various states and entities making distinct contributions. 1. Mercenaries. Several Italian states, particularly those under the control of foreign powers, supplied mercenaries to both the British and American forces. These mercenaries, often hired out by their rulers to foreign powers, fought on both sides of the conflict, seeking pay and plunder rather than ideological allegiance. Italian mercenaries served in key battles of the Revolution, including the Battle of Saratoga, where they fought alongside British forces against the American rebels. 2. Diplomatic intrigues. Italian diplomats and statesmen played a role in the diplomatic maneuvering surrounding the American Revolution. Venice, for example, maintained diplomatic relations with the American colonies and expressed sympathy for their cause, although it stopped short of providing direct support. Italian diplomats stationed in European capitals such as Paris and London observed the evolving political landscape and sought to advance their states' interests amidst the turmoil of transatlantic conflict. 3. Economic support. Italian merchants and financiers indirectly supported the American cause through trade and commerce. Italian cities such as Genoa and Livorno served as important ports of call for American ships seeking supplies and provisions, circumventing British attempts to restrict colonial trade. Italian merchants also engaged in lucrative trade with the American colonies, supplying them with goods and commodities essential for the war effort. Legacy and impact. Italy's involvement in the American Revolution had significant consequences for both the conflict itself and the broader geopolitical landscape. Military ambiguity. Italy's fragmented political landscape and mercenary tradition meant that its contributions to the American cause were often ambiguous and varied. While some Italian mercenaries fought alongside the British, others sided with the American rebels, reflecting the complex allegiances and motivations of Italian soldiers and states. Diplomatic engagement. Italy's diplomatic engagement in the American Revolution demonstrated the region's relevance in the broader transatlantic struggle for independence. Despite its political fragmentation, Italy's city-states and principalities sought to assert their diplomatic autonomy and advance their interests amidst the shifting alliances and rivalries of the Revolution. Economic interdependence. Italy's economic ties with the American colonies highlighted the interconnected nature of transatlantic trade and commerce in the 18th century. Italian merchants and financiers played a crucial role in sustaining the colonial economy and undermining British attempts to isolate the rebellious colonies economically. Conclusion: Italy's involvement in the American Revolution, though fragmented and multifaceted, underscores the region's relevance in the broader transatlantic struggle for independence. Through the deployment of mercenaries, diplomatic intrigues, and economic support, Italy contributed to the evolving dynamics of the revolution and its impact on the global stage. As such, Italy's lesser-known role in the American Revolution serves as a reminder of the complex web of alliances, rivalries, and interests that shaped the course of history in the 18th century.